That's fine. A lot of people
Quiet,
watch.
please. Quiet on the set.
A little louder.
It's still not that quiet.
Little quieter.
It's the Rundown, presented by 1-800-Flowers. Stop what you're doing right now. Literally stop watching the Rundown. Go order your girl, your mom, or your guy flowers.
Hell
It's
yeah.
2019.
Hell yeah.
Guys can get flowers.
Exactly.
It's just a sign of affection and love.
Yes, exactly. All people are entitled to flowers, especially these 1-800-Flowers
Buddy,
flowers. They're incredible.
You see how beautiful that is?
They smell good too. They're making
Each of those
great
bouquets,
here.
I don't know, they should cost what, $180?
at least what?
$29.99.
Shut the fuck up.
And how many is it? Is it a dozen? Nope, it's 18.
What?
That's a dozen and a half.
Jesus Christ.
That's a dozen plus 6.
Damn.
There's a little math for you.
What-
Yeah,
what's
right,
that
Tommy?
face, Tommy?
That's that face. Come,
Tommy,
show,
you get
come
your-
show him your face.
Tommy,
come show him
you
the
get-
face you just did when I said it was 18
I'm gonna
and
say-
not 12.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
right.
I'm
That's
gonna say
fucking
something
right.
real quick, Tommy. Don't.
Yeah.
I just figured you'd probably get your mom a bunch, like you're like Buster Bluth.
Yo, ain't nothing wrong getting your mom flowers.
Yeah,
But you
like,
definitely do
I
give up a
probably
Buster
will
Bluth
this
vibe.
year.
Yeah, he does.
You
Doesn't
definitely
he
go
give
to
up a
Mother
little
Boy
Buster
conventions.
Bluth spot?
No,
You guys
haven't.
dress
I
up in the
said that
same-
on an ad read the other day. I was like, oh, I get my mom flowers through there. I actually haven't.
Do
but
you
I
know
would.
Buster Bluth?
Yes.
You watch
the
the
rest
rest
of
of
it.
You definitely do Mother Boy conventions. You both dress up like sailors.
What's wrong with that?
It's
Why
like
are
Girl
you
Scouts.
offended by that?
The
Just
word
embrace-
Mother Boy convention
Unbecoming.
is so fucking funny.
It's the first topic.
You might be a never nude. You might have a lot of Arrested Development things going on.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I don't know.
You get naked, bro?
I get naked.
Whoa.
Watch
Shit,
out.
Tommy.
With my mom.
Watch out.
Whoa.
Listen,
Whoa.
if you want to get naked,
Stop talking, Tommy.
you want to get naked with a special girl or guy, you got to get them 1-800-Flowers.
The only way.
Only way to do it. $29.99 when you go to 1-800-Flowers.com. You go to the radio icon in the top, you click it, and then you enter the code RUNDOWN. Do it now because you got to get them delivered on time, and you got to get them delivered to the office so that you get credit for it.
Oh yeah. The
Get that
flex
shit done.
points.
Absolutely. You send it to the house, who cares? Send it to
knows.
the office where everybody knows. 1-800-Flowers, radio icon, Rundown. NBA trade deadline just passed, so we'll start there. Markelle Fultz, your boy Rone, is free from the reign of terror of Markelle Fultz.
Dude, he's finally gone. Thank God. I mean, like, I wanted him to succeed as much as anybody, but, like, it's pretty clear if you watch him that dude has something wrong inside of his brain, and he's not going to be a good basketball player. It definitely wasn't going to happen in Philly, and I'm shocked that there's an NBA team dumb enough
Well-
to give up anything
well,
for him.
it's the Orlando Magic.
They are.
Dan, that's
And-
my choice, by the way, from the Pardon My Take the other
Oh.
day. The one
Yeah,
one
yeah,
franchise
yeah.
you will never.
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic will never win a title.
That's a good choice. We decided basketball is definitely the way to go. But here's the thing, Ron. I'm a big believer. I mean, this isn't a shock to anyone as a fan of Kevin White. Draft picks, if they were drafted high, will always have value. Like you could tell me Darko's coming out.
Yeah.
I'd be like, third
Second
pick,
overall
or
pick?
second pick.
Yeah,
Second
you got it.
pick.
First overall
Bro.
Candy, Michael Candy.
At one
These guys have
point-
value to you.
At one point, they were the top pick. You basically, I mean, that's kind of the Bulls got Otto Porter, third pick.
His value.
That's fucking huge.
It was plummeting though. That value is always just inherently there because if you look at him as a basketball player, he should have no value. So the only
Right.
reason there
No-
was any value.
If you redid the draft, would he be drafted?
Yeah, someone would take a flyer
think
on
so?
him, right?
But
yeah.
like the same way
Well,
they'll
yeah,
take
the
like
answer
a
is yes
7-foot
because
Euro.
the Magic traded for him. And they traded a
But
first
they
and a
are the
second.
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the
Yeah,
Magic.
the fact that a first round pick is in there is bananas.
It was an old first round pick. It's like top 20 protected, so
Dude,
it's not a great
not
pick.
great, but
the
still.
fact that it's the Thunder's pick, so they're probably going to get it.
That's
It's
the
incredible.
NBA. The trading of picks in the NBA is so fucking ridiculous because they'll be like, yeah, we're gonna trade a first round pick, but it's the Thunder's pick, and there's a
Protection all
top 10
over it.
protection in
Yeah.
2020. There's a top 8 protection in 2000. Like, so when do we actually get this?
You
pick?
narrow it down to like
Yeah.
it's the 17th pick in about 9 years.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you could tell me any team. I mean, there's teams that are still living off picks from trades that feel like they were a decade
Well,
ago.
It's the
I mean,
Sixers' MO.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Sixers still get the #1 overall pick this year if Sacramento is the worst
Yeah,
team.
you're
If
like,
the
wait,
Sa-
where'd that
It's like,
come
how do
from?
we still get the #1
No more
overall
trading
pick?
The
picks.
Sixers did it, and the Celtics did it with the
I'm
the
too
Nets
stupid.
trade, and that's why I think that's what the Pelicans wanted. I feel like every player that was adding into the mix was like, oh, we don't want that. Give me like your top 2 guys and a boatload of picks.
Yeah.
So Anthony
No
Davis
more-
goes nowhere.
No more picks trading. I'm too stupid to figure it out. Everyone stick with
Do
your
it
pick.
for Dan.
I honestly,
Take
I
your
mean, there
pick.
was a stretch where I just absolutely assumed the Knicks did not have a pick. ever.
Well,
It
yeah.
was like a 5-year stretch where I was like, nope, they're not trading. They don't have a pick.
The Bulls do this move. They love to just trade the second round pick.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck
Those
it.
don't count.
Yeah, we
Second
don't
round pick
care.
doesn't count.
Yeah,
Because
we
we're
don't
not
want to pay
monsters.
anyone.
It's preposterous. There's a lot going on today. The Sixers have traded for 5 small forwards this week.
That's pretty good, dude. That's the
traded
way
for
the league's
5
going.
That's a process.
different small forwards.
Yo,
It is
3
a
and D.
process. Yeah, 3 and D is really important.
That is like that's the MO this era. Is like get a bunch of small forwards who can do a little bit of everything and fucking
Do it.
ball out.
We traded
Len.
for Malachi Richardson yesterday, a small forward, and then cut him today when we traded for James Ennis, another small forward. We're just fucking cycling
great.
through small forwards.
How much Len?
Bro, he is long
You
and
got
strong
length? All right, that's
and
all you
down to
need.
get the friction on. This
Yeah.
guy is ready.
So Anthony Davis, not a Laker, but they have an open roster spot. We're about to stay mellow in LA. Ooh, buddy.
Wait, hold on. Let's stick on this for a second. The report that Brian Windhorst had that the Pelicans just basically were fucking with the Lakers
The whole time.
So awesome.
What, they just were never even really considering?
They were like, yeah, we were just airing it out to just
To destroy their roster
destroy
from
their
within.
roster,
They're
yeah.
like going to put bad
That's
information
some
in
Game
there.
of Thrones
just
type
letting
shit.
everything out there, being like,
I
oh
mean,
yeah,
work
they
to
want
perfection.
this.
Work
Yeah.
to perfection. You got the fans chanting at their own players. You
He averaged 16 points last year in year 2. He's at 17.2, and his last 5
got everyone fucking. I mean, the Lakers are done.
It
The
makes
Pelicans
sense
killed
too,
them.
because the Lakers, like, if you boil it down, they tampered pretty
Yes.
bad,
Yeah.
like pretty
Yes.
fucking bad
You
with
reap
what
what you
was
sow.
going on.
Yeah.
So they just tampered bad.
This is like, it's good that there's some, like something good is still happening in the NBA where if Anthony Davis got traded to the Lakers, we all would have been like, well, that was tampering, but there's nothing we can do about it. The fact that Pelicans, Dell Demps is like, I'm just going to fuck everyone. Okay, cool. This is awesome. It's not LeBron's
I mean, you
league.
think that's just because he really did not like any of the options in return?
I think
I think if the package came along that was right, he would have been
No,
like, okay.
I think he smartly wants to see what everyone's pick is before he decides to trade a
Right.
guy who's like shouldn't even be on the trading
because
block.
for
who's
some goddamn
generational
reason,
talent.
Anthony Davis says he wants to play in New York.
That
and
was
if you-
that was fake. I feel like.
Is it?
Well, he just
It-
listened.
you just-
He
everyone just
listened to
says
those
that,
teams.
right?
He's like
Yeah.
Milwaukee, New York. It's like no, you want to go to the Lakers, but you want to make it seem like you're not going to the Lakers.
Because the fact that the Knicks are even on that list, on anybody's list,
Yeah, that's
is a fucking
it. Can't
joke.
be. As a Knicks fan, like you know that that's a terrible franchise to
The-
play for.
it is the
and that
worst in all of sports.
No
Bro,
rational
KD and
adult-
Kyrie.
No one wants to play for James Dolan.
That's the only thing is like maybe you're a young guy, you're not paying attention, you don't know how bad he is. Because if you know how bad, you would never put them on a list.
Dude, this is the debate I was having with fellow Bulls fans last night. They're like, well, we fucked up our cap space. Who the fuck are we going to sign? No one's coming, like, this same thing. No one's
I
coming to
know.
play for Jerry Reinsdorf or for Garpax. No one's coming, more than anything, with the way the NBA works, no one is signing anywhere if there isn't already
A star.
Championship
So the
type
only
of player
chance
in
that
place, yeah.
KD has to go to New York is if Kyrie also is going to New York at the same time.
Yeah,
And,
people are
I
gonna.
mean, people are talking Kyrie and Anthony Davis, and it's going to be Kemba Walker and like it's supposed to be Tobias Harris, but I guess the Sixers have long-term plans for him.
Maybe, but it's like, do you want to pay Tobias Harris $35 million a
Well,
year?
the
Cap's
Knicks were
going
gonna
up.
the Knicks were gonna have the money,
True.
and they were gonna be like, well, someone's got to get it. That's what's gonna happen in New
That's
York.
how all these owners work.
Right.
They're
It's
like,
like,
well,
we can't.
They're gonna get Tim Hardaway back in the
Oh
long
my
run.
God!
and
You see
that's
that
gonna be
picture, by the way,
dream.
of Dirk with Tim Hardaway, and then Dirk with Tim Hardaway Jr.
No.
And it's still Dirk.
That's
What a
awesome.
legend.
20 years later,
Dirk's a
two
legend for it.
generations of Hardaways.
How about that Joel Embiid tweet that I just retweeted? It was like, if this happens, it'll be legendary. It was him, Simmons, Markelle Fultz, and Covington.
So sad. And that was before Markelle Fultz. Man, Markelle Fultz is such a sad story, but it's like we just have to be real with ourselves that like this dude was a #1 overall pick.
And honestly, I don't think he's gonna fix things, but that's a perfect change of scenery
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
But if he thrives in Orlando, like he was never gonna be the guy in Philly, so you have to trade him.
And
Like if people, no one can be like, oh my God, the Sixers were so stupid. Look how good he is, because he was never gonna be that guy in Philly.
Well, and you're also going all in this year, so you need
Yeah.
everything you can get.
Right.
Right, no, it's big. And I think Jonathan Simmons can help a little bit, but it was pretty clear that Markelle Fultz, not only can he not help you on the court, he's a huge distraction. Like that's almost all anybody wants to talk about. Like it's the fact that that's gone, good riddance.
Now we can just focus on Jimmy Butler.
I was going to say, being a dick.
What else? LeBron. What was the LeBron thing?
Oh, LeBron, so we had two moments last night, LeBron and Kevin Durant. LeBron had a post about Harrison Barnes being
right.
like, I can't believe they traded him mid-game when that wasn't what would happen. They told him before, they're like, we're going to probably trade you at the trade deadline. And LeBron will trade
Anybody
his
at
whole
any
team
time.
and like gut his whole roster at any time and is now like, oh, woe is me, woe is the millionaire athlete who can get traded.
And it's Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, dude. Like, why?
It's
What
like-
is LeBron's like affinity towards Harrison
know.
Barnes? There's nothing.
And I
He's
made
banging
this
him.
point
He's
on
banging him.
radio.
I'm just saying.
LeBron's whole point is like, oh, when a owner trades a player, you know, like an owner could trade a player at any moment, but when a player wants to leave, like the player gets shit. It's like, I don't think that's how it works anymore.
No.
Like Anthony Davis, is Anthony Davis getting shit?
No.
No.
LeBron gets shit because A, he's LeBron, and B, he tries to orchestrate like
Right.
massive super teams. You're gonna get shit for that.
Right.
No one else really cares.
Kevin
about-
Durant got shit because he went to the Warriors. If he had gone anywhere else, I don't think it'd be
Right.
the same thing.
Well, also Kevin Durant has been known to have these meltdowns, and that's why he gets shit. So his latest.
Did anyone give Kyrie shit? No,
I
did it-
try to give
but
Kyrie
he
shit
did-
because he's a fucking.
But I don't think people.
I didn't-
Did people really give him shit?
I think I did. I don't think I liked the way
I don't
he
think
forced
the
his way
majority
out.
of people were like.
No, but that's because it was LeBron. Like it was
Right.
like
I just think that
The other side of
my
it is
point
LeBron.
is
Yes.
it's
Yes.
probably still 50-50, but it used to be that everyone was pro-owner. Now I feel like people don't really, like, they just accept the fact that players
loyalty is
will
not
do what
there
they
anymore.
want.
Like,
Right.
it's everyone's gonna play for like 4 teams in their career, and that's just how it is now.
Right,
It's
they'll
not
sign
gonna
a
chase
max
the-
deal,
Yeah,
then a
everyone's
year
gonna chase
later they'll be
rings
like,
and
I
money.
want
That's
out.
it.
Right.
That's the life of a professional athlete. KD's latest though, telling the media to grow up.
So we've noticed that you hadn't talked for a while. Is it anything to do with anything on your mind, or has it just been coincidence that you haven't talked for some time?
Why do you care?
Because you usually talk.
Well, I
And
don't
there's-
feel
and-
like talking the last couple of days.
It was anything in particular?
No, I just ain't feel like it.
Had anything to do with conversation about free agency?
Yeah, that's the conversation you're going to have. I don't think about that type of stuff. That's your job.
You've obviously been around the noise for so long. Is it bothering you more this year? Is it louder this year?
It's unnecessary. You got to do Ethan Strauss, who come in here and just give his whole opinion on stuff and make it seem like it's coming from me. And he just walk around here, don't talk to nobody, just walk in here and survey and then write something like that. And now y'all piling on me because I don't want to talk to y'all about that. I have nothing to do with the Knicks. I don't know who traded Porzingis. They got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to play basketball. Y'all come here every day, ask me about free agency, ask my teammates, my coaches. You rile up the fans about it. Let us play basketball. That's all I'm saying. And now when I don't want to talk to y'all, it's a problem with me. Come on, man. Grow up. Grow up. Yeah, you grow up. Come on, bro. I come in here and go to work every day. I don't cause no problems. I play the right way, or I try to play the right way. I try to be the best player I can be every possession. What's the problem? What am I doing to y'all?
You weren't talking.
So, who are you? Why do I got to talk to you? Tell me. Is that going to help me do my job better? Nah, bro. I didn't feel like talking.
Saying he just comes to do his job. Why can't they do the same thing? A lot of the reaction in my world was like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna fit in great in New York. I mean, he is too sensitive for New York in a lot of ways. I think we'd still gladly take him.
He just
but-
listens to every bit of criticism.
every
and, like,
bit.
it sounds
He-
loud to him, but how much louder would it sound if he was in New York? Like, people would be like
All the
inside of his
time.
apartment door.
He'd fight for
yelling at him.
Francesa.
all the time. What?
He'd fight Francesa.
That'd be beautiful.
A Durant Francesa dynamic would be absolutely
Yeah.
unbelievable. I mean, it's just a battle you can't win. I have no problem with him like saying what he said. I actually understand what he's saying, and I think it's cool if you want to be like fuck the media and fuck everybody.
It's a
But
Patriots type
it's
thing.
Just,
It's like-
yeah, it's just like
Well,
Fires you up.
yeah, I mean, it's also a nuanced thing where he has like a fair point in that everyone cares so much about the off-court shit now that it's like, dude, Coley brought up the point. Like, Durant's been the best basketball player for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He's going on
And
his
he's
third
very-
final MVP, and we're not talking about him as a player. We're talking about where he's going.
and he's like a good dude.
Right.
He doesn't have like
But
drama.
on the other side of that, he keeps signing like one-year deals, so that's kind of you made your
Yes,
bet. Like if
yes.
you want to sign a long-term deal, no one's going to talk about free
That's
agency.
very true. If your problem is people saying where are you going, then take that away from them.
Right.
Or you just have to deal with it.
Or just, yeah, right.
Or just like I would just have a stock line. I'm gonna do what's best for me and my family every single time. They will stop asking eventually. If you just
Yeah.
keep reiterating that, they will be like, well, I need to write about something else.
So he needs to have a couple kids. That's
There you go.
Because then he can be like, well, I'll talk to my 2-year-old. I love when that happens. Like, I'm going to go
You gotta
home
talk
and
to
talk to
KD
my
Jr.
4-year-old
and-
and see what he wants.
See if he wants to stay in the same.
Yeah, like when
preschool.
LeBron was
he
like, I
loves
want to see what my
Montessori.
kids to say. It's like, no, you don't. You're going to LA, man.
You don't
Yeah,
fucking
you do
care.
whatever the fuck you want. But at least you know he's not coming, and at least you know the Bulls aren't getting anybody. Like
No
this,
one,
the sooner
ever.
you just come to grips
Ever
with, like,
again.
oh, no one's about to come to my
Unless we
squad,
get
like,
Zion. If we get Zion,
That's
then
the
someone will
only
come.
thing.
Yeah.
But
And if they get Zion, the Knicks will trade
I
him.
honestly don't even know if
The
that's
Knicks will
the
trade
case.
Zion for
No,
him.
I think if the Bulls or the Knicks get Zion, they will have their chances of
They'll
getting
get-
a big free agent will
But isn't that
definitely.
what
get
people
one of
said
them.
about Ben Simmons though? That like Ben Simmons
Yeah, but then
is,
they
like,
found out
LeBron's
he
gonna come
can't
play
shoot
with.
threes.
That's true. But I mean, like, what if we find out that Zion can't shoot threes? You know what
Well,
I
he
mean?
can't. So that's also true.
This, by the way, this is Frances's new thing. He is so down on Zion.
Mike, hey, if the Knicks have the number one pick in this comparison for Zion as Charles Barkley, you still got to run to the podium and take him first overall. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
No, do not take him first.
What?
Do not take him first. Absolutely not. I mean, I'm being honest with you. There's better players out there. I'm sorry. You take him first, you're going to wish you didn't. He's not going to be a great pro. He's got a lot of work to do before he shows me he's going to be a great pro.
He's like, he said directly, anyone who drafts that guy number one overall is going to regret it. So
Amazing.
I mean, he declared the Warriors dead
Oh,
like months ago,
This is why
and then he has said Zion's not
it's
gonna be
great
good.
to be him because he doesn't actually. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah,
he
say
knows.
everything.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
say everything. And
No,
then
it's great.
Something will be true.
It's absolutely great. But the Zion one is going to be a good one, I think.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got Liam Neeson. He's not racist.
Why not?
I'm going to tell you why. He kissed Viola Davis.
Oh, okay.
Can't kiss a black girl and be a racist. Fact.
Is that?
Michelle Rodriguez was a co-star of one of his movies and said, dude, have you seen the movie Widows? Have you seen him French kiss Viola Davis? He had his tongue all down her throat. Racists can't do that. That's true.
That's a good.
I'm not
wrinkle.
saying it outweighs the guy who said one time I wanted to go kill black people for sport, but I'm saying that is the other side of the argument. He made Taken, which is an awesome movie. He did
Schindler's
say
List, bro.
he did
What
say
about Schindler's List, man? He did a lot for the Jews.
he
but
did say
could've done
he
more.
would murder any race. I think that counts.
Oh,
like,
he
if
equal
if it was an
opportunity.
Asian guy, I would have murdered an Asian guy.
He's
If it
any
was a-
minority.
He would have any race that assaulted that girl, he would have murdered.
What if it was someone that looked like him?
Oh,
Would he
that's
kill himself?
very nice.
That
of him.
is anti-racism. He's
Yeah.
not discriminating at all. He's pro-murder everybody.
Right.
And he kissed a black girl. I'm saying that's a convincing case to be made for not being racist.
I still haven't seen
That's
the
a
video.
good public defender case.
Is there a video of this interview that he did?
That he did?
Yeah.
Tommy, is there a video?
I have quotes here.
No, I want to see the video. I mean, it's one of the
all I know
all-time
is
like,
that,
dude, what are you doing? right now?
His co-star in that movie, who is
I
it?
have it.
It's somebody
It's
big.
audio.
I want the video.
Somebody big is his co-star, and goes like as he said it, he goes, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
like what are you doing,
Yeah, like
dude?
stop talking now.
Like
Shut the
that
fuck up.
is a crazy thing to even think or do, and it is certainly crazy to tell people about it.
Yeah, bro. Lock that shit deep down inside, man.
Dick.
That's not.
You don't even tell like
professional.
your best friend that, let alone the fucking public.
And dude, he had such a fucking long, beautiful run of making the exact same movie for like the last 12 years. Like, I mean, it had to come to an end because it was too hot. He had a Kevin Durant-esque run. Like, he was fucking on top of the game. And I mean,
Can you imagine being the director of that movie he was doing pub for? It's like, well, this movie's completely torpedoed. No one's gonna see this.
Right. What was the other?
Whoa,
one?
whoa! I
Flip side,
did.
it's good publicity.
Yeah, I did watch the
The Green
preview,
Mile.
and it looked pretty cool.
The Green Book that got torpedoed
Yeah.
by the two people
It can
fuck their own
happen.
movies.
What made
up.
him think that like 2019 is the time to start talking about all your super racist
You know what he
thoughts?
probably thought?
Thoughts too, bro. Like
You know
fucking
what?
Thoughts.
I think he thought that was probably going to be like pro women, like he was talking about a girl who was assaulted and how he like wanted to. You know what I mean?
that's a
I don't think
reach.
he was thinking racism.
that's
I
Or
think he
did
was
he
thinking.
think he was going to get credit for not killing someone? I really think that
Yeah,
he
I
might have been
didn't
like,
do
"Well, I
it.
didn't kill anyone, so
I just
props to me for
wanted
the
to."
restraint.
Damn.
They just happened to be black, but I didn't.
Damn, that dude looks super shaky, and you
Just
know that
saying.
he could kill someone too.
Yep.
So it's
Might-
just like even worse.
This might not really be racist. That's all I'm saying.
Good for
We
you,
also
man.
got what
circumspect.
do they call him? Snowcat? What's going around here? What do they call him? Frozen cat? We're all
Frozen cat.
fucking gassed up about it.
Ice
Nate,
cat.
what's it called? Trent. Frozen cat? That's the tag we're going with. Frozen cat.
Trent said it's the funniest thing he's ever seen in his life.
Trent, Nate, YP, K Marco. This is like the pinnacle of Barstool Sports. Frozen cat. It's this cat that got lost in the snow. It's got snowballs stuck to him. I saw it. I did not think it was the funniest thing I ever saw. I actually felt bad for this poor little
Yeah,
cat.
I did too.
Now they kept calling me a pussy for that.
That's kind of ironic.
Trent then said,
That's funny.
Trent
that's
then
funny.
said, you said that Liam Neeson was not racist today, but we can't laugh at Snowcat. You can laugh at Frozen Cat if you want. I'm just saying, I saw that cat and I was like,
Yeah.
I hope that cat
I felt
got the
bad.
snowballs off.
Hope
it.
you
Yeah.
gotta put him in a microwave and let him cool off. Or
Right.
Warm
And
up
put
a
the
little
cat in
bit.
the microwave.
Put him in the oven.
That'll do
Slide him in
good.
the oven.
Slide him in the
350.
oven. I
Done.
just think that cats are looking real shaky with that whole fucking 9 lives thing because that cat almost just got taken out by a little bit of
But he
snow.
didn't.
Just a little.
That's
So-
true. So maybe the 9 lives
It
holds
is,
true.
That
yeah.
cat's down to 8.
But I'm saying that cat was on the brink of death. Like
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was.
cats could just withstand any type of conditions.
Yeah, like
falls,
if humans didn't step in there,
maladies.
that cat is donezo.
Exactly.
From just being in the snow.
9 lives
snow,
my
I thought
ass.
cats were like snow cats.
Yeah.
Either way.
I got
so-
nothing else on the cat.
I
Yeah,
watch.
do you-
I have a 600-pound life cat take. You watch 600-pound life?
No, what
I
is
told Rone to save this for the rundown. So for all the 600-pound
What is
people out
that?
there,
It's a show on TLC about people who are 600 pounds.
that? Oh, I guess
great.
that makes sense.
It's great. It's incredible. But the doctor's name on it is Dr. Nowzaradan. And if I ever had a cat, that's a perfect cat name.
That is a
Dr.
perfect- Nowzaradan
is a
Yeah.
good-ass fucking cat
Yeah,
name.
it is.
And I guarantee
That
Dr.
was the-
Nowzaradan isn't about to get
Yeah.
fucking frozen out in the fucking cold because
Yeah.
it'll probably be a nice chunky
that's
cat.
such a fucking mouthful every time you come home. Hello, Dr.
Actually-
Nowzaradan.
No, but that's Rone's right. Like that's a cat. You just like you don't have any friends, so you just have Dr.
Dr.
Nowzaradan.
Nowzaradan. Dr. Now.
Dr. Nowzaradan.
All right, that's the rundown.
That was my-
Any after show?
What do you got? Not Tommy.
Knicks released Ennis Cantor.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gonna get killed. He's gonna get assassinated.
That's a guy who's
Yeah,
just
does
too
he
much.
lose his, like,
yeah,
does he
Turkey's
lose
gonna
immunity?
kill that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He-
he's dead.
he's gonna get deported and he's gonna get murdered. He actually puts up some numbers, but it just ain't. It's not worth it.
In New York, he's like he can blend into a crowd. Like if he goes out to like Oklahoma City again
he
or some
dead.
shit like that, he's fucking dead, bro. If he
He
goes out
keeps
to
poking
Orlando,
the bear too.
Oh, he's
I
an
would-
all-time like shit talker for not doing anything.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Turkish government.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think at some point I'd fall back. You want to troll LeBron and look like a clown, fine. At some point.
Wasn't Hidu involved in this
Yeah,
too?
Hito was like, you're not actually in danger. Shut the fuck up.
But
yeah,
Hito's
it's like,
embedded in the
yeah,
government, though.
okay.
Hito's like
We
he's
don't
like a
believe you.
minister. He's like the goddamn
Yeah.
prime minister.
We don't
he's
believe
he's
you,
a little
Hito.
bit biased in that one. I'm pretty sure he's definitely.
Hito
in
might
danger.
carry out the hit, bro.
Yeah.
It might
Fuck.
be Hito, man. It might be fucking Furkan Korkmaz that fucking kills him, bro. This guy's
Dr.
dead,
Now
though.
Farzan. What is
No,
it?
no, Nowzaradan. Dr. Nowzaradan.
Zardan.
All right. We got
Great
you guys.
breaking news. That was a Tommy bomb.
Tommy Bomb.
Tom
From
Bomb.
Woj Bomb from a Marina Tech.
You needed
But
that
Tommy Bomb.
after the week that Jack Mack's been having. You needed that.
Jack Mack has been dominating you.
I think we're.
Is there a
helping each
little
other.
dissension amongst the Fordham crew because you're
Like
far
Spider's getting all the
superior, far
pussy, and
inferior
Jack
to
Mack's
Jack
just
Mack?
No,
dominating him.
Jack helps us get information on the rundown.
Are you
Oh.
going to play the Fordham coaching tree card because Jack
Yeah,
Mack's
I mean,
dominating?
I've
Even when he
groomed
dominates
him into
you?
becoming such a
Didn't Jack Mack get hired at the same time as you?
No.
Do we have nepotism clauses?
I mean, you were a
does that
nobody before you were the vape god, as I understand.
Oh, whatever happened to that?
Look, me and Caller Daddy were all good. It was meant as like a compliment, as like, oh, you weren't really known in the Caller Daddy world before that, but now you're someone. And I said, oh, thank you so much. It was a compliment. Anything else that says there's a rivalry between us is fake news.
Okay. By the way, Barstool Gold tomorrow rundown Skype.
Oh shit.
real?
Yeah, have you not seen those
Oh
emails?
shit. In a different way.
When do we have to do that?
I think we're doing it like 10 or 11 in the morning.
Okay. Awesome.
Although
Supreme
Dave's-
Court is out right now.
Yeah.
And a new PMT's out, so go sign up
Yes.
for gold.
Yes.